Hello and welcome back. I'm Evil Knievel and you're joining me on a game of something completely new to this channel. This is agar.io. Now, for some of you that may have seen this on the App Store, it's recently a #1 app, but before that, it was quite big on just your standard computer, internet browser, whatever you like to call it, just normal internet rather than an app. Now, the game is so simple itself. You're just a small ball of mass, whatever you like to say. You collect the little dots that you can already see on the screen. You have to avoid the other players, which are generally the bigger dots to begin with. And as you collect mass, you lose speed, but you have certain tricks and tools that you can use to collect it. Now, you can consume the other players, but do remember that also means that you yourself can be consumed. So if you split, you half in size, but then you get quicker. You can also use that to swallow someone that's smaller than you, that's running away, essentially. Now, I'm going to do this as a bit of a live com, so who knows how this is going to do, but let's jump into a game and see how it plays out for me. So as you can see, I've spawned next to a few dots. The idea, collect as many as I can. You'll slowly notice I start to get a little bit bigger. Now, I'm playing this version on the app. Those bits there with the green with the spikes that I've just gone round are viruses. Now, you can use them to fire the mass. You can see the buttons in the side of my screen. Now, the bottom one of them two buttons, it looks like a little bit like a target. You can use, like I was saying, to fire some mass, but you have to be a certain size to be able to do that. Now, if you're one side of the mass and your opponent is the other, you can fire it at the virus. Oh, that was close. I wasn't expecting that to happen. Essentially what happens is it can infect it and it will blow them up a little bit. They will still exist, but there'll be a lot smaller pieces around them instead of just the one gigantic mass that there would have been. Now, if you're the same size as someone else, you would be able to consume them as such. If you're smaller, that was well timed, then you'll be able to consume other players. Try and get this guy here. And that one. Oh, but I've got to avoid the big orange dot. There we go. He just hit a virus as I was describing earlier. So now you can see that I've stolen a load of his mass. I'm going to steal a load of this guy's as well if I can. And I'm not quite quick enough. As you can see, what I was on about earlier as well, because I got bigger, I'm now moving a lot more slowly around the thing. And you saw, because he had shrunk in size, that he was able to evade me a lot easier. So I'm going to bring up the little leaderboard here. And there's the split fire that I was on about. I didn't expect him to use that on me quite yet. I thought I might be able to get away. I was slightly distracted by the fact I was trying to bring up the leaderboard for you guys to see how well I was doing, or not, as the case may have been. I'm going to give it another go because I didn't really get to show you a lot of what I wanted to, but you're starting to get the idea of the game now. So you're collecting these dots. These bits of the virus, they can't affect you when you're smaller, but they will do when you're bigger, as you saw. There are always a certain couple of like characters, almost, if you like, that you see constantly in this game, like dodge and bits and pieces like that. But never mind. Let's start again. No. See, this is one of the problems with doing a live com. You never quite know how it's going to do. Oh, I shouldn't. I wouldn't have thought I'd have been able to actually get that guy, but apparently I did. Well, that's helped. Right, where am I at the minute? I'm number 60 at the minute, 58. As you can see, it's quite easy to get up the numbers when you're lower. There, see that guy. Yeah, nom. And there's another guy chasing me. Leave me alone. Let's get rid of that. That's what killed me last time. Well, I say that's what killed me last time. I mean, we all like to make excuses. We all know that the other player thinking smart was what actually killed me. But hey, maybe I'll try and get him back. I didn't actually catch who got me, but we'll see. I've reached the bottom of the screen. See, if you hit the bottom of the screen, or the sides, top, whatever, always be careful, because if you've got a couple of big players coming at you from either side, you can get stuck there. I've been defeated quite a lot of times like that. Now, another thing you've got to watch out for in this, on the mobile app version, unlike the main web version, you tend to get a lot more lag. You've not seen it yet so far on this game, but I know I was playing it earlier and it was ridiculous. You couldn't do stuff on it. Right, I'm going to try and get away from this guy. If I split using that top button, you can see I'm moving away from this guy a lot quicker. But he also might be able to fire at me. Oh, this uses virus as protection. Oh, no, that's not uses virus as protection. Oh, I'm going to get stuck here so badly. Oh, that was close. Well, you see, I used to use that speed there, the bursting, getting away by separating, to my advantage there. Now, I was about to get trapped by a couple of players. So what I did was I chose to eject myself away from the situation, but make myself a little bit more vulnerable. Hopefully, I saved essentially a quarter of my size there for my life. It's a small trade-off in the game, but that particular time it managed to work okay in my favour. Now you can see those two are starting to rejoin. I don't know when the others are going to, hopefully soon. There we go, and now that's all rejoined. Now you can already see that because I've rejoined that size, that I'm a lot slower moving. I might be able to try and show you hitting a virus of some guy. Ah, got him. But I wasn't then quick enough to be able to get to the mass and use it to my advantage. Oh, and I'm going to be out of here. Oh. You notice that player decided to not eat me in case he got hit with the virus again. It is something that you need to pay attention to when you're doing this. Oh, yeah, take that. Oh, I managed to get some of his, but then trying to avoid other players. 27th. Well, thanks for watching. Basically what happened at the end there is I stayed roughly the same size, eventually got eaten by someone bigger than me, but it's about 5 minutes of gameplay that you didn't really need to see. So I'm going to leave it there. Please leave any comments below, like, comments, etc. if you enjoyed the video, and if you want to see more. I'm probably trying to get another one of these up by the end of the week if I have time. See you later, guys.